Joining us at the field site is Director of the Field Crop Development Center, Mark McNaughton. Thank you so much for joining us today. Now, can you tell us what is the Field Crop Development Center for people who don't know?
Well, Jonna, we've been actually breeding new varieties of barleys, wheats, and triticales here on this particular site for 38 years. This whole branch has been operating for 41. And what we do is basically we start with a classical breeding system where we create initial crosses, and over a period of time of purification and selection, we end up with brand new varieties that seed companies will take out and commercialize for farmers to use in Alberta and in Western Canada.
So what's really cool is you're breeding new strands of wheat, barley, different types of cereals, right?
Yes, it's very focused on the cereals, with a big component has been focused on the feeds. The hog industry actually started with the initial investment to kickstart this place, and then we branched out certainly into a greater part of it. We also now have got some malt barleys that are being commercialized and doing very well.
Now, it's almost like a lot of people don't know about you, that you exist, that you're here, but what is the benefit of having a place like this in central Alberta?
Well, it's a natural for certainly the cereals that we're working on, because this is, Alberta actually is the largest acreage of all of Canada. We're probably 70% of the barley acres in Canada, and actually Alberta acreage alone is almost equal to what they actually grow in all of the United States. So basically it's climate, soil that really works together to make this a crop that grows very well here.
And you have an event coming up for people who, might want to learn more about what you do here, what happens here. Can you tell us about that?
We have an annual field day. It's next Wednesday, the 30th, and it's the title this year is Maximizing Yield and Profitability. So we work in conjunction with Ag Canada, which is just across the road from us, which they work on a lot of agronomy. So we do a joint program, and where we're going to highlight a bit of each part of the program and focusing on that theme this year.
And you mentioned Ag Canada. Some people, might not know that you guys are your two separate identities.
Absolutely, call it an identity crisis we've worked on for years, and we also are trying to actually display exactly what we do here, and that the value that we do bring to our whole province and to the farming community. So it's people in the business know of us, but we actually are trying to make it out for public to understand what we do. So it's an ongoing discussion and piece of work.
And that's what your field day is all about, is for the public to learn a little bit more about what goes on right here in Lacombe.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if people want more information, there's a place that they can go for that?
Actually, the best place probably to get the contact information would be the Ag Info Center at 310 Farm. And if you can give them a call, and they should be able to provide the details of how to get a hold of us.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be learning more about what goes into making this happen a little bit later on in the show. Stay tuned.